Hey all and welcome back. So today we have Skytread. He is a Titan Return Titan Master, and he's sort of tribute to an old Transformer Duocon known as Flywheels. That figure is also called Skytread, and so that's how you find the direct correlation of who this was supposed to be. As usual, package the same, shows the head design, uses the same card back as all of them, I guess to keep costs down. Let's go ahead and open him up and see what he's like. And here we have him on the package. You have the robot mode, and he has a brown and sort of a dark magenta color. Face sculpt has some silver painted on the mouth plate, or on the mouth area, and then the magenta eyes. The head overall is brown. And as far as the robot goes, it's not bad looking. It's got the same articulation as the rest. Hips are a little bit looser than what I'm used to, or at least from the 8 face and the heavy tread I have. And there is no detail, it appears, paint on the face. It would have been nice to have some sort of highlighting there, but it is what it is. And what makes this one a little interesting is that it sort of homages the Duocon, which was 2 different vehicles, I believe, that formed together to make a single robot. And so we have the tank here. He's got posable turrets, but that's about all there is to it. And there's pegs inside where his feet, so you put him in sitting position, his feet slide in and they'll peg, and so you kind of have him sitting on a tank there, which is kind of neat. And but yeah, it's pretty basic. I mean, this still reminds me of the MicroMasters in a way, as far as the way it's set up. But he has some other configurations. So set him aside, flip it upside down, and we'll just pop it out, and then you have a new cockpit, and the treads fall down, and you have wings. So you'll have a little plane mode. So like the original figure had a tank and a plane. Now what's sort of interesting about this is that the robot mode is sort of incorporated as part of the transformation. So rather than him just sitting there, you have this hull area, and you put him upside down, and it all kind of locks in there. And so he becomes sort of part of the fuselage of the vehicle mode. So that is kind of cool that there is some variety in that rather than just the plain old rider. Now if you did want him to ride, you could still put him in there, but it does not fit as well. So you kind of have to maybe fiddle around with the arrangement of things, bend his legs a little bit differently, and then you can get him to sit in there just like in the other modes. And also, this does have a weapon mode. You would normally use this guy as a head when you're using him, but he actually, in the instructions, is incorporated in the weapon in weapon mode. And really the only difference is you just fold the treads up, you put him in there, and there's a little handle back here that you pop out. And it's a little bit tight. And then you would have your weapon mode. Weapon mode's okay, it's not great, but it is just another form of playability they've added to it. But let's go ahead and check him out on a body. And so far, this is still the only figure I've gotten. So we'll just have to see how he looks on here. So we'll just take the head up, and just like all the other figures, you fold it in half. And this one's a little bit more clicky with the arms and the legs and the other 2 heads I have. But the legs do feel a bit loose once you get them there. Might like to see that a little tighter, but it's not too bad. So we'll just snap that in. And it is a good looking head. He sort of reminds me of some other Decepticons, but I think it's a nice addition. It's a great looking face sculpt, which is one of the reasons I wanted to pick this up, because I'm just trying to collect some of the heads that I think look cool and might sort of give you some variety in different bots. And even though it is sort of a contrasting set of colors, the head does look good enough to where it does suit this body. Maybe seen this repainted in a couple other colors for some other bots, because this was definitely a good sculpt that'd be nice to have for some of these. And then as far as the weapon mode, we can just go ahead and put them there, and these arms are still sort of loose, so they don't hold it great. You could use both hands and kind of hold it. But it's an okay weapon. It's not the greatest. I think I prefer it as a little drone vehicle thing to sort of follow him around. Just leave the tank mode, walk it about like that. But yeah, this is a pretty cool one. Definitely one worth checking out if you like either the original G1 figure, sort of to have homage to him, or if you just like this head sculpt. See kind of closer there. And just quickly, I want to compare him to the Ape Face here, which is the other one I reviewed. And you can sort of see them together in their little riding mode. But yeah, I am enjoying this line. Though these figures would be nice to have larger bodies to go with, I do think it's kind of cool what they're giving us with these extra heads and sort of the additional playability factor. And if you like this one, I found this at Toys R Us, so definitely something to keep your eyes for. This is from the second wave. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time.